Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to recreate my smoky eye makeup using colours for fair skins, pale skins, redheads. Hope you enjoy. I'm going to start off by using Laura Mercier's primer in Protect to prime my skin. Just sort of using a pea-sized amount. I'm just going to pop that on with my fingers. This is just going to help my foundation to stay. For my foundation, I've chosen to use MAC's Face and Body. I find MAC are a really good brand for pale and fair skins. They do a range of colours for all skin tones, but they really do cater for the fairer skin people out there. They do their NCs and they do NW. So NW has more of a pink, slightly warmer undertone to them, and then NCs are more of a yellow, goldeny undertone, slightly cooler. So like me, I wear a mixture of the two. When I'm slightly fairer, I go for an NC, and then in the summer I wear an NW. So, but if you go into any MAC shop, the girls will be able to match you up lovely. I've gone for C1 in the face and body, so it's just a cool tone to #1 because I am quite fair at the moment. And I'm just going to buff that right across my skin. The face and body foundation is made of with powder and with oil. So when you really work the product, they call it snapping. The product will snap and it will become a little bit thicker to work with. So you can use it, and I think it gives you a lovely coverage. But to really build it up, you can actually just really work with the product so that that oil and the powder snaps together and thickens. I found it really difficult over the years finding foundations for myself because some are just too dark, too orange, they oxidise on your skin even though they look correct when you do buy them first, or they just look too icy on your skin as well. So I'm just really working with that product on the back of my hand just to thicken it. So you can see now that the product is a lot thicker. And then I'm going to pick it up and push it where I want some extra coverage. I'm really liking this new MAC brush. It's the 159. Buffs all the products in really lovely. Gives that really airbrush finish to the skin. Face and Body is a really great choice of foundation for every day. It lasts a really long time. It looks really natural because you can see the skin through it still. I use it a lot for photo shoots, for weddings, on brides. You want your skin to look really natural, but you don't want it to wear off. You don't want the product to slip and slide. I've gone for the NW shade in the concealer just because the warmth in it is going to knock out any of the darkness that is under my eyes at the moment. Then I'm going to take it across my lids and use it as a primer for my eyeshadows. For the eyeshadows, I've just bought the Naked 2 palette by Urban Decay and I absolutely love it. It's got so many nice colours in it. They've all got a really gorgeous sheen to them. They go on well. There are a couple of matte shades in here, but it's just such a nice palette for every day, for going out, for taking on holiday. I'm really, really pleased with it. I don't know why I didn't get it earlier. As a base, I'm going to use the Booty Call eyeshadow, which is this one here. It's a really nice light colour just to start off with. I'm just going to pop that right across my lids. I'm going to use the MAC 239 to do this. Just the flatter, firmer brushes are going to really pack that product onto your lids. I'm going to take this up through the brow bone as well, just to give a little bit of a highlight. For the next colour, I'm going to go back to the palette and I'm going to go for Chopper, which is this colour here. It's like a really pretty pink kind of, with a bit of peachy undertone to it. Same brush, just going to pop this through the outer corner of my eye just really roughly, because we're going to blend, so you don't need to be too neat with this. But I'm finding that the colour payoff with these eyeshadows are fantastic. You don't need a lot of them. I've been really disappointed with some eyeshadows I've got recently, where you think, wow, those colours look great, and then you put them on your eye and you think, looks nothing like it. I'm going to take a nice clean MAC 217 brush and blend the outer edges with a nice circular motion, and the windscreen back and forth motion. Blend those edges and the two colours in together. Next, I'm going to take Teddy Eye Pencil by MAC. I prefer to use this than a black eye pencil really, because I find that brown's a little bit less harsh on fairer skin and redheads. It's a nice warm colour. I don't want my eyes to look too much, so that's why I generally tend to go for a brown pencil for myself, unless I'm going for a really dramatic smoky eye look on a night out. I will go for a black pencil, and I'm just going to take that through the outer, sort of just the third of the top of my eye, and underneath as well. Again, you don't need to be too neat with this. I wore this eyeshadow combination on a photo shoot that I had the other day. I was having a little experiment with the palette when I first bought it, and everyone complimented me and said how pretty it looked. So I thought I'd do a little video of it today. And then I'm going to blend that out with a MAC pencil brush. You can blend that product right the way underneath the eye if you want to. Just bringing it out ever so slightly, just to give me more of a sort of cat look eye shape. On top of that, I'm going to go back in with my 217 brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of the colour called Busted, which is this one here. It's a really nice sort of almost mauvey toned brown. I'm going to tap it off because I don't want this to drop all down my face. It, again, is very pigmented eyeshadows, and I'm just going to pop that along where I've just put those eyeshadows, pulling the shadow out to open up my eyes. I'm just going to run a little bit through the crease, ever so slightly. I'm going to use a really fluffy MAC, this 224 brush, just to clean up those edges. You can build up the depth of the colour to as dark as you want to go. Just blend away and add, if it's not dark enough for you, add a bit more, then you can blend and add a bit more, blend and add a bit more. I've just added a bit of the Falsies by Maybelline on my top and bottom lashes. I've gone for a black mascara just because I wanted a more going out look with this. If I was going to use a mascara in the daytime, I might go for a brown mascara for it to look a little bit more natural, because my natural brow colour is very blonde. My lash colour, sorry. So, you know, black can look a little bit unnatural, but when you're going out wearing dark makeup, black lashes generally look quite good. Next, I'm going to just powder my skin, that my foundation's had time to sink in and work into the skin. I'm going to powder my skin with the Mercier translucent powder. I always find translucent powders are good for when you've got pale skin, just because it doesn't add any colour. Even light ones I can find are too dark for my skin and make me look orange or a little bit yellow. Just buffing that over, just to give it a little bit more, just to set it. I'm going to take Peaches by MAC. And just pop that on the top of my cheekbone. I always need to wear blush to give me a little bit of warmth. My skin just looks so fair without it. To highlight, I'm going to use one of the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Bricks. I've chosen Pink Quartz. It's really, really pretty in the colours. I find it suits most skin types, but I always just give it a swirl all over and pop it along the top of my cheeks. Really pretty, really natural. These double up as eyeshadows as well, so they're quite a good investment if you get one. For my brows, I'm just going to warm them up a little bit because my natural brow colour is a lot lighter than my natural hair colour. There's a lot more red in my hair than there are in my brows. They're rather blonde really. I'm just using a little bit of Max Cork to do this. For my lips, I've decided to take a little bit of Whirl by MAC lip pencil. My lips are actually quite thin, so I often use a lip liner to try and make them a little bit fuller. I'm just slightly, ever so slightly overdrawing the lip just to give me a little bit of extra fullness. I'm just going to run that over a little bit because it's going to act as a base for my lip gloss to stick onto. I've chosen for my lip gloss the Glam Shine by L'Oreal Paris. This is number 102, Always Pink. They claim to have a 6-hour gloss wear. I've not tried it yet, I've not seen if it works, so I'll let you know. It's just a really natural, very similar to my lip colour. So there is my completed look. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Thanks for watching. See you again next time. Bye.